Hello again. Hello, hello. Two thumbs up. We're back. Me, myself, and I. We are back. Whew. As always, been a busy little bee. Oh, let me fill you guys in. I feel like it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. I was having fun. Hope you guys understand. Oh, well, it was the holidays. So we had Christmas. We've gone through the new year. Lots happening. So let me just start with how Christmas went. Um, so my partner, her birthday is really close to Christmas. So it's just sort of been the easiest thing to spend Christmas with her family, which we all get along swimmingly. We have the most fun when we all get together, whether it's camping or just hanging around the fire, cozied up watching a movie, whatever it may be, they're good company. And they're good to us. So we went to Portland. We spent a whole week up in Portland. Her parents are nice enough to let us stay that long. We brought her grandma, our grandma pretty much, and we made our way. I'm trying to think back. It's been a couple weeks, but most of what we did, well, this time around, being that I've been weightlifting, and her dad's a real strong fella. And he goes to the gym 5 days a week. I picked his brain. I'm like, do you mind if I join you? We're here a whole week. I don't really want to sit around too much. As much fun as that is, I gotta move. He's like, yes, of course. Guest pass. It's a no-brainer. Blah blah blah. You're in for free. Sweet. All the exercising I do is at home. We have an apartment gym, but it's always crowded. And I need low resistance. I need to be able to just jump right in. So I was stoked. It's been years since I've stepped into a proper gym. So yeah, I was like 4 out of the 7 or however many days we were there. We were lifting weights and it felt so good. It was him and his new good buddy, and we were just getting after it, man. It was uh back to back to back kind of working out, which I like. It keeps things moving fast. We're in and out in like 45 minutes, which is awesome. And then we just tackle the rest of the day. Him and I, we sort of mob around together, whether it's like shopping, planning meals, or splitting wood, fixing things, whatever it is. Like, it's just like, what are we tackling? Let's do it. So it's nice to just have that time away from work to really focus on just quality time together, building ourselves up and each other up, and lots of good food. Her dad can cook, and I mean cook. He doesn't play around. He's all about quality, he's all about doing it right, and it's with passion. So there's a lot of love put into each meal. So yeah, it was just good eating. I think we had some like, what was it, prime rib? I might be getting that wrong. Really nice quality steak, like slow cooked or something like that. And um, we went out a couple times. I think we did Korean barbecue for my my fiance's birthday. We uh, also went on one of our last nights to a Eastern European Russian restaurant. So good. I've never had Russian food. It was amazing. Lots of like cabbage, uh, beets, I think. We had rabbit stew. I forget the exact name. I probably should look it up. I've talked about it a couple times with others, but so good. Here, one sec. Excuse me. I'm drinking a Waterloo. A blackberry lemonade Waterloo, and it's got me burping. So it's had some really good meals. For her birthday, her one request, we used to have something like this in our area, but we don't now, was rollerblading, roller skating, going to the roller rink. I was like, you know what? We need to make this happen. You've brought it up once, twice, thrice. It's time. So we rented some skates and we hit it, man. And I gotta say, the roller skating culture in Portland is alive and well. I'm happy to report these people are out here shredding. And, you might think, oh, like talking to one of our other buddies, I'm a skateboarder. I always grew up skating, so like I always had this impression of roller skating because we had a couple of their friends join us. But he's like, actually, there's some fine ladies here. I'm having a good time, and they do like an adults skate night, like 18 up, and then there's like a 21 and up. So we're having a couple drinks off to the side. We're skating. We're feeling good. I'm getting back into it. It's been years. And oh man, I had it completely wrong. We were like on the outside of the rink, and apparently that's where the fast people go. And I'm just confused why some people are giving me this look. And somebody finally was like, "Hey, you should be on the inside. This is where people are trying to like fly." I was like, "Oh, thank you. I know it's the end of the night, but thank you, someone, because I'm sure we'll be back." But that was a blast. Did a little bit of shopping too. Uh, we went to this mall. Sorry, she's laughing hard out there, kind of be distracted. Um, we went to this mall. I forget the name of this brand, but I wanted some really nice measuring cups. So I got some new measuring cups and spoons. They're all like copper, so I'm feeling bougie. It's a good feeling. We got did some gift exchanging. We got a Jackery portable battery. Gonna be so nice for camping in the winter. So nice for camping in general. Like heated blanket. You hook a heater up to anything. Power anything. It's got solar panels. We're in business. I think we gave them some really nice bed sheets they wanted. And gave her grandma this Aura picture frame because her house is literally covered in pictures. Like she doesn't have any more space. There's nowhere else to frame a picture. It's a beautiful thing. So she's got all these photos on her phone. I was like, well, I have the product for you, Grandma. She loved it. Felt so good. She's very minimal when it comes to like gifts. She doesn't want anything. Never wants anything. So I finally found something that she was like, this is perfect. And she immediately just dumped like 350 pictures on there. I'm like, let's go, Grandma. Gotta get those numbers up. So, it was good. Uh, Also gave her dad, uh, forgive me if I pronounce it wrong, Meteora by Linkin Park. Oh, his ringtone is Numb off that album, and it is by far my favorite Linkin Park album. So him and I vibe on that. And I'm like, you need this on vinyl because he's a big vinyl guy. We're drinking wine. We got the fireplace going. He's always throwing on some like Clearwater Revival or like Led Zeppelin, any of those sort of 80s classic. So I figured I'd spice it up. I'd throw a little bit of my generation of like rock, I guess you could say, into the mix. And it sounds really good. It sounded really good on there. We got her stepmom a new cookbook for like a new baking book. Things like pies or something. And yeah, now it's. So let's just wrap that up. That was the trip up to Portland. We came home, and then that Sunday, boom, I got hit. I was just done. Like sick as a dog. So I'm calling in. We had one day off that last week for New Year's. I think I came in Friday. I took like 3 days off. I was just like, I'm cooked, chat. I'm done. I think it was the flu because I was getting like the hot cold. I was getting the aches. Just a faucet out my face. And I did play a bunch of Twilight Princess though, like in between me just being comatose, which is fun. That's kind of what I do. I get a little bit of strength. I'm like, all right, let's do what I need to do around the house real quick, and then play a game until I'm crashed out again. And then it flipped. Like 4 days in, Jen got sick. So I'm like, oh, I gotta pull it together. I think I had to like, I went and braved the New Year, yeah, New Year's Eve, like shopping, got like the basics because we had like nothing in the house. I cleared the pantry before we went to Portland. So I'm like, I don't want things to go to waste. So we needed food. I had just enough the night before to like scrounge up enough courage and halfway rotten carrots and celery. And I made homemade chicken noodle soup. And it was a lifesaver. It had us powered up for like 2 days. So that's the power of a home cooked meal. It just took all my strength in that moment. So I'd had plans, I'm like, all right, when I get home, like, gonna meet up with my dad that Sunday and my stepmom, and we're gonna do a little Christmas dinner or New Year's dinner, Christmas thing, because I didn't see him. And then I'm trying to also plan stuff with my biological mom, and it's not happening. My mom just is like, I'm gonna swing by. Do you like? You need anything? I'm gonna bring you your gifts. And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, this works. It's chill. What can you do? She's understanding. So she dropped off my gifts. I got some 30-pound dumbbells. I got a bench that folds up under my coffee table. It is so sweet. I'm loving it. It's really been a huge piece in my home gym. Because now I got pretty much like 5-pound increments up to 30 pounds. I got a couple kettlebells. Now I have the bench. I have some resistance bands and a pull-up bar in the mail. We're looking good. I can do almost everything, minus a few things that a machine you get hit, but I can hit pretty much all the groups. So that's awesome. Shout out to my mom, keeping me healthy, keeping me happy. I love y'all. And then Papa, I'm still trying to find time for him. He wants to do like a dinner thing. He's, more than just I want to swing by, which I get. I get so busy with plans, I, need to prioritize my parents more. So, gonna see him and her soon. I think he has a guitar amp for us, which would be sweet. So stoked. I have a good friend that sold me a made in Mexico Stratocaster, beautiful maroon. It needed a little love. The pick guard was warped. I fixed that. I've got new strings on it. She's buttery. Just been playing a lot more lately, like before bed, before work, just jamming out. So I'm excited. It'd be really nice to have a quality amp to plug it into. Been using this cheapo Fendo Bendo little dinky amp, and it's not doing it. So yeah, that's pretty much the updates. I'm so happy to be doodling again, sharing my thoughts, sharing my ideas with y'all. I hope you understand. If not, too bad. I gotta live. And this whole project, sketchbook, art extravaganza I'm doing, it's a lifestyle. I'm not trying to put too much pressure on the weekly uploads, but I gotta stick with it. It's like working out. I was sick that week. What can I do? I was sick. What can I can't work out. I'm not gonna do something I don't want to do. I want to play some Zelda. I'm sick. Come on. Come on. Keep up. Yeah. So it's been good. Life's been pretty good. When you're sick like that, nothing sounds good. Only the most euphoric things sound good, like Gatorade and Twilight Princess. So, oh yeah. I had a lot of fun with this sketch. If I'm to actually talk on topic a little bit here, um, the idea is like two brothers. It sort of just came out of nowhere. I had no idea what I was gonna make coming into this, but looking at what popped out, It's two very like individuals here. One turned away and shrouded in fractured feelings and all the pressures mounting and just swarming. And to the left, we have the brother that went the other way. The like individual who, instead of being surrounded by fractured feelings, has let go and is looking up to more swirling and spontaneous and easygoing, flowing feelings. And that's what popped out of my head today. Something just kind of contrasting. A little close up, I think we can both be these people from time to time. And that's kind of why it was cool to see it so close together here. So, express yourself. Feel those feelings. Things change. Nothing stays the same. And I hope y'all are feeling great. I hope y'all are feeling well. Let's tackle this new year. Let's make it a good one. I got some good resolutions. I'm staying healthy. I'm doing my business. I'm keeping up at work. And I hope y'all do the same. So keep your head up and let it go, baby. Take it easy.